It's tough being a Nintendo princess. When you're not being kidnapped by the person your savior plays go-karts and tennis with, your only chance to ever get to really shine is when you're part of a multiplayer game. Despite being around since the original Super Mario, Peach has rarely had her chance in the spotlight, to show she is more than just a pretty face. Her one and only solo game was released back on the DS in 2005, and it was a fairly basic, middle-of-the-road platformer that focused way too much on Peach's emotions flying off the handle. Showtime attempts to give her that spotlight and finally convey her true range, arriving at a grand theatre with her many Toad subjects, only for that theatre and all of its performers to be held captive by Grape, the latest in a long line of one-dimensional Maleficent antagonists in Nintendo games. It's up to Peach with her new friend Stella to help save the theatre and its occupants by getting really invested in the show and dressing up like the lead roles. The main hook of the game is the large variety of outfits and abilities that Peach gets to acquire. From the sword fighter to the ninja, all the way to the pastry chef, there is a little something for everyone here. Those that like combat, those that like stealth, and those who are just hungry. Each of the roles Peach picks up gives you an entirely new angle to play, like the detective having to solve clues, or the grappling hook with the thief, essentially giving you several little games in one, but because none of the roles get a chance to really stand out, it makes the game look unsure on what it actually wants to be. That being said, a lot of work has gone into the world's design. The overall theme of a play with scenes transitioning physically, with sets rotating and props controlled by ropes. Although, some of the roles like the mermaid are fairly shallow, with the main gimmick controlling schools of fish to solve puzzles, or Mighty Peach just begging to receive a call from Capcom's lawyers. And your ears don't deceive you, Samantha Kelly is still providing the voice for the princess, but has seriously broadened her range, making her character far more personable. Difficulty-wise, the game is going for that Kirby Yoshi style that we've come to expect from developers like Goodfield. While on the surface it looks and plays fairly simple, with the game being incredibly generous with hearts, digging deeper is a game begging to be replayed, to find all the stars, to have every corner inspected, and plenty of hidden areas to find with thanks to the HD Rumble. The game more than makes up for its skin-deep gameplay with an absolutely captivating presentation, with each set having its own unique style. For Peach's first game in almost 20 years, it's a real upgrade from her literally crying a river. Still, it could be worse. She could be Daisy.